Greetings to all. Thanks for watching The King of Business. Join us as we delve into the captivating story of Warren Buffett, a great entrepreneurial investor who left a deep interest in investing. In the realm of modern finance, the name Warren Edward Buffett stands alone. His legacy has outstripped his lifetime, and his pearls of wisdom continue to inform the entire investing world. The drama of his life and the parameters of his wisdom points offer a gripping story, that of a Midwestern boy who applied his ruthless, principled intelligence to become the richest man on the planet. Born in 1930 in Omaha, Nebraska, Warren Buffett grew up with a profound understanding of business and capital markets fostered by his father, a congressman and local stockbroker. This familial environment, coupled with a precocious love for numbers and a cunning business mind, laid the firm foundation from which Buffett would launch and later shape a global financial empire. Buffett's academic career was evidence of his voracious appetite for analytical learning. After high school, he went on to study at the University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School, a preeminent citadel of financial theory. However, he found the coursework insufferable and pivoted to the University of Nebraska, where he graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Always an enterprising spirit, Buffett founded a series of successful businesses during his early years. His investment partnerships, notably, had an enviable track record of success. His first venture, Buffett Associates, demonstrated an early indication of his razor-sharp intellect, which was to mature and thoroughly revolutionize the world of corporate high finance. Buffett's principal investment vehicle was Berkshire Hathaway, a collection of diverse businesses. As CEO, he transformed it from a struggling textile maker into a conglomerate that today operates in insurance, energy, and retail, among others. As an investor, he became known for his value orientation and long-term horizon, favoring consumer brands with enduring moats, structural barriers to entry. One of Buffett's most successful partnerships was with Bill Gates, the co-founder of Microsoft. Together they established the Giving Pledge, a commitment by the world's wealthiest individuals and families to dedicate the majority of their wealth to giving back. Indeed, philanthropy has always been central to Buffett's worldview. Buffett's personal life offers some rich, almost anecdotal details. He is known for his prodigious diet, consisting primarily of Coca-Cola and McDonald's, which he often uses as an example of the power of enduring brands. Incidentally, he also admits to a sweet tooth, explaining his preference for Coca-Cola over other soft drinks. However, his fondness for Coca-Cola also extended to his professional life. The Oracle of Omaha, as he is known, has been an enduring and ardent investor in Coca-Cola, highlighting its resilience and profitability in an ever-changing market. His investment strategy has been consistently focused on companies with similar, unassailable market position and superior pricing power. As an avid reader, Buffett is known for his autodidactic approach and well-established habit of reading extensively before making investment decisions. His annual letters to shareholders, published as a part of his role as chairman and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, bear testimony to the breadth of his intellectual curiosity and an uncanny ability to translate traditionally arcane financial jargon into user-friendly lingo. His philosophy is simple, but hardly easy. During his prolific investing career, Buffett has consistently been a voice of reason in tumultuous markets. His faithful adherence to the principles of value investing, the method founded by Benjamin Graham that concentrates on investing in stocks that appear undervalued by the marketplace, not only yielded consistently high returns for him, but also reconfirmed his status as one of the most influential investors in the world. Despite his staggering wealth, Buffett has often been labeled the frugal billionaire. He still lives in the same house he purchased in Omaha decades ago and shuns luxury cars, preferring to drive modest vehicles. He once stated he did not plan to make his children or grandchildren billionaires, believing that doing so could eventually harm them. This form of discipline and humility has only added to his legend. In recognition of his contributions to business and investing, Buffett was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Barack Obama in 2011. He was also named the richest man in the world multiple times, but rather than showboating his success, Buffett uses his financial insights to bridge the gap between the wealthy and the struggling, showcasing his commitment to philanthropy. Buffett was instrumental in bridging the gap between East and West. In 2008, his investment of $5 billion in Goldman Sachs and a similar backing of Bank of America played a crucial part in restoring confidence in the American banking system. Additionally, he has always been a strong advocate of free trade, an issue that became increasingly contentious in the years following his retirement. Despite his endorsement of free trade, Buffett has always staunchly supported the American economy. He was a vocal critic of the invasion of Iraq, citing the economic repercussions that the country would face. He also proposed a system of federal quotas on allowable emissions of greenhouse gases by large corporations, encouraging sustainable practices among big businesses. Throughout history, society has always been fascinated by the lives of those destined for greatness. But as Buffett himself often points out, it's not some inherent genius or a secret formula that has carried him to these great heights. His story is one of simplicity, discipline, and a profound respect for the power of knowledge. Now at the age of 91, Buffett still remains a vital, affecting figure. Despite expressing a disenchantment with public markets and the role of the Federal Reserve, he continues to be deeply involved in business operations at Berkshire Hathaway. He is also on the lookout for another great company to acquire, one that will continue to add to his already impressive portfolio of successful businesses. And the world watches and waits to see what the Oracle of Omaha will do next. To encapsulate the legacy of Warren Buffett in a few lines is simply impossible. His strategy, his habits, his personality, all combine to make him an enigma, and an extraordinarily successful one at that. With their inquisitiveness and their promise, the coming generations continually stand on the shoulders of his achievement, striving to comprehend his singular logic and master his unique approach to wealth building. As a mentor to many, Buffett has always been generous with his knowledge, speaking openly about how he goes about making investment decisions, without ever disclosing specific names. His vast troves of wisdom, gleaned from a lifetime of successes and failures, are worth their weight in gold, and more importantly, they are freely given. The world, according to Buffett, involves his invariable, tough-minded focus on understanding business models, free cash flow, and the certain people responsible for creating it. He's known to take positions in companies and hold on to them for a long period, contrary to the quarterly capitalism approach often seen on Wall Street. This emphasis on long-term intrinsic value over short-term market sentiment is one of the many reasons why people continue to look up to him as a beacon of sound investing. To many, the buffet of wisdom provided by Warren Buffett remains more nourishing than the masala dosa served by the Oracle of Omaha's friend and fellow billionaire, Charlie Munger. As the most fabled and successful of Aristotle's political animals, this modern-day Midwestern succeeded in achieving vastly different milestones, leading a simple life of rigorous discipline while simultaneously building an empire. The impact he has had on the world cannot and should not be underestimated. Sure enough, Warren Buffett has initiated a stampede among global corporations towards sustainable business models. The buzz is getting louder as the planet emerges from the pandemic crisis with a newfound commitment towards ESG norms. Companies, both listed and not, have now started integrating their values with the needs and expectations of wider society, creating an inclusive environment and contributing towards lasting sustainable growth. No discussion of Warren Buffett is complete without acknowledging his gift for language. He has an uncanny knack for reducing even the most abstruse financial concept into a homespun yarn. This lingua franca has rendered even the best financial gurus into mute worshippers of this man's wealth-building wisdom. Few men possess such mastery over words, coupled with the immense intellectual vigor that Buffett displayed. Buffett's portfolio of companies tells the story of cash cows that are built to last. Companies like Geico, Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railway, BNSF, Fruit of the Loom, and Duracell, whether selling insurance premiums, transportation services, socks, or Duracell's raising performance, reflect a diverse set of enduring economic moats. Throughout his illustrious career, Buffett has acquired a reputation for prudence, conservatism, and a love for conglomerates. Not one to ignore a critical spread, Buffett has always diversified his investments across these different economic moats. This nibbly over a feast, as he calls it, has ensured that Berkshire Hathaway, under his stewardship, became an investment company like no other. Value investing isn't merely a means of making money, as Buffett will be the first to tell you. It's a rich, powerful mode of intellectual inquiry, a vital discipline that can teach you to recognize the worth amid the chaotic debris of the market, inculcating a sturdy, lasting faith in your judgments of the world's properties, an essential attitude, not merely for making money, but for leading a good life. Despite his towering profile, Buffett doesn't shy away from admitting his mistakes. He owned up to his grave errors in judgment during the 2007 financial crisis, calling them thumb-sucking. This act of humility humanizes him, making him more a teacher than a preacher, more of a guide than a grandmaster. Buffett, the ultimate capitalist, paradoxically epitomizes the best of socialism, a bitter pill the Wall Street is still trying to swallow. This self-confessed lover of a free market society insists that capitalism works for all, but doesn't shy away from pointing out those corners where it mercilessly fails. The eternally optimistic Buffett remains one of the enduring symbols of how long-term thinking, value creation, and the right set of values can work together to keep adding substantial value, in every sense of the word. But while Buffett is celebrated as the greatest investor of our times, it is his unswerving commitment to the human spirit and the larger society that hallmarks his life and principles. As he advances into his 90s, Buffett remains intellectually robust, sharp, and filled with exuberance. His commitment to his job, usually as high-powered as a typhoon's propulsion, reflects his tireless dedication to the intricacies of finance. But away from the calculating sheets, amid family and friends, he appears as just another jovial, good-natured granddad. The life of Warren Buffett stands as a monument to the incredible power of self-belief. A man who dared to conceptualize the future and then build it with little more than his instincts and intelligence. His story inspires the entrepreneur, gives hope to the capitalist, provides lessons to the scholar, and an escapade to the dreamer. Above all, he remains a champion of enduring ethical standards, demonstrating that doing well and doing good are not incompatible. As we approach the end of telling this tale, it's important to remember that despite Buffett's game-changing achievements, he is no deity. His journey was not free of hardships, and his rise to eminence was not bereft of setbacks. Rather, the essence of his grand success story lies in maintaining his inherent simplicity and infallible sense of humor, being warm and humble, and nurturing an unquenchable thirst for knowledge until the very end. The question, "What will Warren Buffett do next?" always elicits a moment of global introspection. His influence on global capitalism has become a practical curriculum. His penchant for using language and anecdotes to simplify complex financial ideas has been fruitful for many. But more than anything, it's his profound commitment to value investing and adherence to timeless business principles that will continue to inspire countless generations. Thanks for watching The King of Business. See you in the next video.